Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, this is Road to 3000 part 26. After 9 days of break, we are back in action. I'm trying to play the rapid time control 10 plus O. Hopefully we can gain some rating points and show good quality of chess. The current rating is 2707, currently ranked 42 on chess.com among rapid players trying to make an improvement. For those who just joined, please don't forget to sign up on modernchess.academy for real improvements. Every single opportunities will be arising there. Without further ado, let's get started. See who will be our first opponent. I am perfectly aware that eventually it will be more complex for us to find the parents and trying to gain the rating points, especially because there are not that many which we can challenge. But let's have a look. See how far we can go. I noticed that we are facing difficulties lately, that it's not really possible to gain the rating points with rapid time control due to few amount of players left in this rating category. Then we will be moving to Blitz, and there we will definitely have unlimited amount of games. Do you only stream on TikTok? I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. Thank you, Hassan, for sharing this stream. Yeah, we're already having a hard time getting the pairing. Okay, let me try to adjust it. Hopefully we will get lucky. What's your favorite opening and defense? I don't think I have any specific, just playing and enjoying. Nothing. Whatever brings me the advantage, or white and equalizes as black, happy with that. Can you friend me? Hassan, you can send a request on Chessco, no problem. I'll add you in friends. Omar Justimila. Welcome back, legend. Hey Kay, how are you doing? We are back. Verified chess fighter. Let me see. Vietnam. Oh, good blitz rating. Okay. Good blitz rating means he's legit. So let's go for E4. C5. Okay, how about we try knight f3? Our opponent is rated 2477. This is relatively good. And knight c6, we just tuck the queen back. This is typical. Then we want to improve the knight on c3, followed by a3, depending on how he responds. Knight f6, knight c3 is the key move. Do you play with viewers sometimes? So far I haven't done any stream for that. It's been 20... This is the 26th live stream what I'm doing right now. But hopefully I'll make it one day. How are you and how was your tournament? I have played the tournament in Germany. That's the reason why I was away for quite some time. Most important is that I was there with my students. One of them had extremely good performance, gained 81 rating points, and the live rating is 1970, trying to reach 2000 mark. I do believe that on the very next tournament he will be capable of doing it. He got the third place too. And another of my students just gained a few points in plus. Unfortunately, had a bit bittersweet end. Otherwise, he definitely could be on higher place. As of myself, I gained 9 rating points. I unfortunately lost the last round. Otherwise, probably had some good chances to be in top 3 or maybe even to win the competition. But ended up losing, unfortunately, and just 9 rating points, which I'm quite happy with. Overall, it was just a great event, no doubt. So I'm back already. Queen a5, what do we do? Bishop d2. My goal is really to go towards 2500 rating one day. Hopefully we can achieve that. I can try this, but he's probably planning to go there. That will be interesting move, though. What do we do? Queen a5 first time I see this move. On the other hand, a3, bishop c5 will be... Okay, let's just develop the bishop on d2. I think it should be good enough. If e5 he had this knight g4 opportunities. Podemos ver daudz. Is the music loud, guys? Have you played Hikaru? I'm not sure. Maybe. I need to check it out. Cool, keep going. Thanks, Kate. Sun already responded on that message. So far I haven't done the string for that, but future, let's see. Queen a5, bishop d2. If something, we wouldn't mind bring the knight into some key squares. Bishop c5 was an expected move. But here I thought of, how about we go queen g5? Bishop f2 doesn't work due to queen being protected. Otherwise, we are going after the g7 square. Plus, we can do some knight discoveries. Let's give it a try. No hidden tricks. If something like queen b6, I can try maybe either knight a4 or potentially even a castle. I'm sure that just grabbing the f2 pawn is not going to do all that much damage, so we will be fine. გამარჯვება. ვარიანტი არ ვარ გავა, ასე ვიცი, თეთრებით არ არის ერთ-ერთი მთავარი ვარიანტი ნამდვილად. და ალბათ არა საუკეთესოც არ არის უეჭველად თან. ასე რომ სწორი ინფორმაციები. როგორც ესეთი უარეს პოზიციას არიგებს თეთრი, საკმაოდ ესეთი ცნაური პოზიციები მიიღება. შავმა კარგად არიცის, შარში ეხვევა მალევე. So, we want queen g7, and I would like to go for knight jumps somewhere too. How can he potentially play this on? Sure, let's say castle could be one of the moves, what he will consider for sure. If he does make a castle, what do we do? Knight d5, bishop f2 is there, which I don't like. Takes, check. Say I move the king here, grab this. Not ideal. And he does go for the castle. Caring about anything. Solid. How about we try this? I can play knight a4, can I? The bishop e4 minimum is there, if not even bishop takes f2. Okay. How about pressing e5? Knight can't jump on any of the squares. Takes, I'll take it back. If he goes for something like h6, I can tuck the queen back somewhere. Even on h4 should be fine. I like this move a lot. Let's kick the knight out. I have knight discoveries, but not for now. Knight d5 would have led to bishop takes f2, I'm afraid, so let's just go with e5. What's your favorite opening as black, minus the perk? I don't think I have one specific. The opening which gives me a fair fighting chances is my own favorite. There are some which I'm playing for fast time controls because it's trickier and it tends to have better results. But in classical, I play something different too. So really depends. Are you aiming for GM title or you focus on coaching more? I definitely am focusing more on coaching by far, but recently played a tournament which went well. Oh, my live rating is 24-15. Still a long way to go, but you know, one step at a time might just help. See how far I can go. Attack the knight. Maybe this time comes too. So now we attack the knight. If bishop f2, I can take it back with the king, and I don't see the follow-up for my opponent. If he moves the knight back on e8, I think this is the time to prepare something deadly to his king, because at this point I no longer care about his bishop or his queen placement. We are going after the king. So possibilities of playing some move like bishop d3, bring the knight on e4, etc. is quite legitimate. Maybe it's time to start. I can also play these or these. But I don't think I'm ready for it. So let's just develop the bishop first. Laser down this king. Perhaps we can try bishop h7, queen h4 ideas to do something about this. Have you trained anyone from Palestine before? Yes, I did. Iman Sawan. For a long time as well. Okay, so we want to take this, come down and go for knight g5. Hello, Said. How are you doing? Do you live in France? No, I live in Abu Dhabi. Where were you? I was in Germany actually, accompanying Humeidan and Rashid on the tournament. Rashid performed extremely well. Humeidan just gained a few points. They're getting close to 2000 rating, so you know, they're trying to get there. How's life going, Sai? I am back already. Came back yesterday. Woman FIDE Master, yep, I know her. Yes, that's her. Online, no, actually it was online. She was signed up to one of the club which I was training at that time in UAE. And that's how we had the conversations and the trainings and everything. She's a very talented player though. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure she will make it to the top. I have these moves. I have these, followed by these. Let's think about it. How to win in this position. This is a good starting point, I would say. First of all, let's put the queen there. It causes a lot of mayhem in my opponent's camp, no doubt. Let's see how he responds. Thank you, user, for the follow. Welcome on board. Is chess your main job? Chess coaching, yes. Knight d5 will be on the way too. Are you friends with Joe Baba? Thank you, Dave Paya, for the follow. I'm not really that close to him. We had conversations a couple of times. I wouldn't really call myself a friend. Not because we have any kind of issues, I just know him as my countryman. That's all pretty much. Hello, Loom. How are you? Like you're getting close to 3. I'll try, Side. I'll try. I thought she lives in Jordan or something like that. Yeah, actually she does live in Jordan. The thing is that it was online classes, so you're right to assume that. It's just she was signed up into the club and we were having the online classes. It's just like a person being from one country but signed up on another chess club, and that's how it was. Okay guys, is it the right time to mate? Let's go knight e4 followed by knight g5. What are the defensive systems? I am not aware. You see, Dato, are you there still watching the stream? Just want to make a comment. Queen here. So what's the plan? If I go knight g5, he wants to take it, and after I take it back, he wants to use the queen on e5 with a check, and then defend it that way. Smart. What else can we do? This is also a way to go. Let's say if he takes, I'll take it back with the knight, and we should be happy with the outcome. If he goes for something like 6, and probably... Okay, let me think, guys, because we are going to win somehow here. I'm very certain of that. There are a couple of ways to win, but let me finalize it and I'll get back to you. So if I play bishop g5, takes will be made. Otherwise knight f6 coming up. He probably needs to play f6, go for the trades. I capture on g6, possible. How about just trying this? I'm overprotecting it and knight f6 is on the way, so is knight g5. Penny d6, I can firmly take it, go with knight f6 and there will be mate. I like this move a lot. Overprotecting the e5 pawn and now having the threat of knight g5, which I couldn't do earlier due to the captures and queen e5 followed by queen g7. Thanks Camilla for the follow. What would happen if he took on e5 instead of queen c5? If knight e5 I had knight g5 actually. Here knight e5 I had knight g5 ideas. We will get there. I think it was an interesting game. I mean, it's still in progress, so... f6, alright. Now... we go for what? Let's think, let's think. Should deliver mate somewhere. Can make the exchanges. Surprisingly, the queen joins into defense. I can just try to press him on the other side of the board too. Okay, let's take this first. Bishop captures it. And take and take. Is definitely worth it, probably. Okay, if I go knight g5, he will use the queen in defense, which I don't want. Here I can take. So if he captures, I'm happy to take it, and the knight will be hanging. And if he goes e5, what do we have here? Go knight g5. Takes, check, goes away. Knight f7. I mean, we can try, but not mandatory. Okay, I'll just move the bishop back. At g5, he could actually go d5 and overprotect everything, which was not on my radar. Unfortunately, he's getting away with it, but okay, well, he lost a pawn while doing it, so we're happy with it. Let's give him a check. Oh, we're getting low on time. Just noticed actually, we need to hurry up. I'll play faster from now on, guys, because we're getting bullet territory. Okay, let's make the exchange. 95. Will do the job, right? It will. Here we can go F4. Can take this pawn. Probably not the most ideal version for me, but good enough to win. Knight G4, no problem. Let's bring the king up. We will not get mated or anything like that. So captures go down. Here. He started to play fast. Because we're in bullet territory, but we're up a pawn. So we should be able to deliver win. Takes. Here. Bring the king up. Trade the rooks off as well. Let's go. Takes. G4. Here. We activate the king. Going to go on F4 if we get a chance, otherwise the G pawn will do the job. We just need to press the pawn all the way down to distract the enemy's king and win the pawn ending, which I'm going to do. I don't think it's a good idea to grab this pawn, my friend, but you can give it a try if you want to. Now we can just protect it for once. King coming up. We go there and there if he allows. If he moves the king away, it's the right time to go king f4. Or I can try to press it even farther, the king. And if he goes there, just king g5 and just take this direction to grab the pawn. He's allowing me to go all the way in. I will not miss this moment, because I've got bishop h7 at the end too. King will come. His Majesty will do the job. Okay, take. We fix the pawn structure. Now all we need to do is to bring the king and start grabbing the pawns. Okay, here. Let's just ask him to move the king politely. Here. Take it. I don't think this time is enough for you, buddy. Okay, we won. At 27-10, let's have a look at the game. I think there were some interesting highlights. Do you think so, guys? Hello, Sahil. How's life going? Let's analyze it. Go into game review. I guess I played against you once in a tournament in Jeddah. I played the tournament in Jeddah, so there is a possibility we did. GG, thank you. We have made some mistakes, so let's have a look. Ქართულად რატო არ გაქვს სტრიმები? ო, დიდი ხანია ეგერა დასრულდა მორის სამწუხაროდ. Knight f3 e6. Let's have a look. So this structure, you are aware that queen a5 is the first time I see this move. What is that? Queen a5. The computer doesn't really like it. Says bishop d2 is still the best move. And what's the next plan? Bishop c5 is the only logical continuation. That leads to queen g5, which was correct. It looks a bit tricky of some checks and maybe knight discoveries, but it does look like we have everything under control, and at the end we are doing fine. So, not that big deal. Let's say if he tries to move the queen on b6, what was I supposed to do? Already take the pawn. Bishop f2 wouldn't change much because I can sidestep with the king and he has some problems. Alright, queen g5, we went for a castle, and we played e5. Knight d5 is another move, but I was worried about bishop takes f2. And if I take it with the king, there comes knight e4, and it just looks a bit messy. So playing e5 looks good, really. The engine doesn't really evaluate it properly. It's a good looking move. There's no bishop f2. I can take it with the king. Knight can't really jump anywhere else, and it needs to go back. I don't think h6 is a good add-on, because I can move the queen down, and now not only the knight is hanging, also the pawn on h6. So he went knight e8, bishop d3 is a logical move. This engine is just too weak to understand it. I think it exaggerates a lot. g6 is the right time to put the queen here, and after bishop e7. Here, guys, we found a good move, knight e4. The idea is to use the dark squares. I'm attacking the queen and hoping to get knight g5 later, and he goes queen c7. For some of you which mentioned in chat about knight g5, I really want to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that originally was my plan, there's no doubt. There is one issue though. He takes it, and when I take it back with the knight, he gives me a check. This is a good intermezzo, and he puts the queen back on g7, which protects everything. I no longer have some legitimate threats, so he's safe. Since I can't do that, I need to take the action. Like, bishop c3 is one of the main moves, it seems. But what is the best move in this position, guys? Who can say it in chat? How long do you play chess? Oh, since deep childhood. 23 years. Thank you, Lord, for the follow. Gaspar, thanks for the follow as well. User 332. Dylan as well. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat now, because I was in the middle of the game. It was a tense moment. Queen a5 was part of Sicilian tramp, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, kind of, Sahil. Kido, thank you for the follow. Castle. Actually, Castle looks, I would say, very neutral. This or that direction. But yeah, okay, you're right. h4 is still the best. I just ignore everything, what he has. And I just go for h5 on the next move. And the engine really hates his position. It evaluates like... I don't know, can you see the eval, actually? It's not really visible, but it's +5. Anyhow, so I played bishop c3. The reason is simple. I protect the pawn on e5. Now I already want to play knight g5. Let's say he makes some random move like a6. I play this, takes, and there is no queen e5 anymore, followed by queen g7. So bishop c3 looks like it's just a killer move, because there is knight g5 coming up. But he goes f6, and it seems like I'm not in time. Because let's say I take, he takes it back with the bishop, and I capture. I see that I'm winning a pawn. By the way, taking it with the knight will be a complete disaster because of knight g5. And now he can't really protect this anymore. Let's say if knight e4 he's getting mated, my threat is to capture here, and d5 also doesn't help because I can take on h7 first. So that is bad. Let's say d takes, check, goes away, and I can even take on f6. This is good enough. That's why he took it with the bishop, and I spotted that, okay, well, when he takes it with the bishop, I can win a pawn. Takes, and go for bishop g6. This is what happened in the game. In case he takes h takes g6, I go with the check, and bishop goes on f6, and the game is over. He doesn't really have defensive resources. Thank you, Leo, for the follow. So that's it, yeah. And from now on, bishop d3 is a correct move. Seems like queen g5 was a bit of a stretch. I need to take there first and then do the rest. But okay, it was still good enough what we did. We just keep an extra pawn, and the game should be winning. And we deliver the point as well. This endgame also is quite simple to convert. All I have to do is just to push the pawn forward, and whenever he gets distracted, if he takes it, I was ready to play b3. Whenever the king gets distracted, I'm just going to capture this pawn, and just because of the outside passer is winning, of course, so good game overall. The h4 looks natural, so as many others. So that's why I'm saying, guys, sometimes the tricky openings is really interesting to play, because let's put it that way, my opponent had the rating of 2474. This is a very solid high rating as well. And he just didn't know what to do on move 6. And fell down, let's say after move, for example, these. After move 10, it's already +3 advantage. I'm certain that if I would have continued the main lines here with knight takes d4, at least these 10 moves he would have known by heart how to play in this precise section. So that's why tricky openings for fast time controls is not that bad, but using it in classical, depending on the occasion, might be okay. Okay, let's carry on. I'll see if he wants to do the rematch. Or, let's say, send him a challenge. Rapid. Or let's just continue our regular 1 minute. Challenge. Game. Okay, here we go. What's the best you ever played? As the situation goes on, I think it will be Singdarov. But depends, let's see. Nick Chess, created in 2026. Count, no. That won't happen. 2026 accounts, I'm not comfortable with. Log. Here we go. 26, no need, thank you. Have you been to Saudi Arabia? Yes, I went there twice actually, played competitions both times. Once in Riyadh and another in Jeddah. I am 28 years old and the FIDE is basically I have over 2400 in classical and rapid. In blitz slightly lower, just below 2400. 2018 created. Blitz 2600 looks legit. Okay, let's choose e5 against him. Thank you, Ahmed, for the follow. F3 knight c6. That's insane. Big respect. Thank you so much, Soko. Thank you, Ahmed, for the follow. Welcome on board. Let's go a6. Joker will be a nice one to have played. Yes, I actually have 1-1 score. We played over the board. It was rapid. I know he's actually a master at rapid time control. He's really good at it. And I won one and I lost one. Sorry, in rapid I won against him and in blitz I lost. In rook ending, pawn down, equal endgame I lost, unfortunately. It was like a year ago I played him. Over the board. b5 I can play or I can take as well. Which one? I think I need to take this pawn. I owned this guy before. Perfect. Gio apira YouTube-ში ძველებურად გასტრიმებს. რეზი ქართულად. ქართულად გაინტერესებ? Thank you, Ahmed, for the follow. So we go b5. Goes back and maybe something like d6. Can't recall it. What is the best way? I tried bishop e7 as well. Let's say goes e5. I feel like b5 still should be the move, because in case he goes e5, I'm gonna take it. If bishop goes down, what do we have now? Let's say d6. Goes knight g5, knight e5, f4, knight c4. Should be fine. Let's go with d6, in case he decides to capture it. I'll take it back, followed by c5, c4. But I need to look at this opening again. Looks tricky. So how long do you play chess already? I play for 23 years. I was 5 years old when I started, so that was quite some time ago. And here I thought of knight e5. Oho, Kartulad. Kartulad... Goni არა, გონი დასრულდა იქ პერიოდიც. Სამწუხაროდ ვერ მივიღე ის შედეგი, რაც მინდოდა და ამიტომ გადაიდო ეგ საქმე. მოდის ჩემ ქართულ გულშემატკივრებს. f4. I can try to include this bishop here though. So after that I go c5, but I don't think it will do the job. This was the original idea, which I think I need to go for. Let's try knight c4 regardless. Hello Mo, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Are you in Abu Dhabi now? Yes. Thank you Anas Abid for the follow. Start with modern defense and transpose into Perg. Sahil, maybe we can try. Maybe we can try to test new openings, but for now, I really want to focus on some of the positions which I would like to test, because I want to use it in the games over the board as well. So, need to check it out. e5. I go d takes e5. Bishop c4, pawn takes. And just try to move the knight away as well. I'm not really forced to interact. h6 is a move. It's such an insane position we're having now, guys. Very wide open and full of opportunities for both sides. Let's say I go here. Claim that I don't want to open up the files, which I believe at the end of the day should be better than the others. I don't want to open the F file. I mean, if the rook gets into the game, I might find myself in big trouble. So why should I go for it? Any idea about Abu Dhabi Chess Festival? It will be happening from the 14th of August until 25th. I'll be one of the organizer there too. So the regulation is out also, so you can find it. e6. So he's really going after this square, yeah. Need to go back. Is there any other way? I don't think so. Let's cover it up. And what is the final position? Maybe we are fine, but maybe is the keyword. Takes, I take it back. Alright, gives me a check, I can cover it with the bishop. Takes, let's take. Okay, here. How about d5? Knight c3, I'll go c6 as well. I really need to start using the pawns as the main shield for my king. I wish I had bishop e6 opportunity, but he has got this f5, which is extremely annoying. Okay, for the follow, let's put c6. But he can try knight e4, can't he? Could be a bit annoying though, gonna lie. How about we overprotect it this way? I'm not happy to put the bishop there, but sometimes we have to. Not like we've got a lot of other options. Okay, we are also getting low on time territory. My opponent definitely plays well, so we should try to hurry up a bit. c5, d4 on the way. We are striking back. It is legit. All these threats. f5. Expect both. I can actually try something like these two. Just to get the queen out quickly. Yep, let's give it a try. I would not say no to any quick development. Definitely I'm not gonna say no to these moves. Now, what is the plan? Bishop g5, is it? Maybe yes, maybe not. How about bring the rook to f8, let's say. Goes there. And try this. Goes here, here. It looks a bit risky though. I really can't allow this bishop to get into that easy territory. I must play h6. I can't allow bishop g5 because it follows it up with f6, so I wish I could develop the rook right away, but I think I need to postpone this process for a bit. Check is a correct move, of course. I tuck it back. It wasn't that good against me. You know how life works, okay? Don't have to explain it. Yeah. Okay, d4 on the way. We're fighting. King wants to get there. And I mean, if my bishops will get activated, it's not bad at all. Let me see what he does. Develop the rook. Yeah, I just couldn't really allow bishop g5, f6. It would have been a killer plans for him, so I need to unleash these bishops now. The king is already safe. I know my rook is stuck, but come on. It's okay, he will get out. No problem. He can wait for me. This is really coming. Sarah Sirik, thank you for the follow. d4 queen c6 is an idea. 100%. I'm going for it. Ooh. He blundered? He's queen of 3. Queen of 3. I take, he takes a trade. You know what? I'll take the bishop back. I don't have to rush. I can keep this thread alive. Queen c6, queen f3 was there, guys. If I take, he was going to take. I could probably exchange it, but I maintain the same threat now. If I go now, I might go for some kind of queen away, and might be a bit annoying position to play. I think I need to forget about that and bring the rook. Oh, queen c6 again. He has some moves like queen g4, bishop e5. I'm not a big fan of that. Him coming after my king that's fearlessly. Yeah, our time. I'll try to play faster, guys, because he's quite good in fast time control as well. So we need to hurry up. Okay, let's go here. Takes, I'll take it back. We will discuss about queen c6 shortly, guys, okay? Let's just focus first. Takes, I take it back. He put us in trouble in the opening, though. That's what costed us the whole game. Whole time, not game. Accelerating now. Time. Alright. Now, the next step. We need the rook. Need the rook there. Trying to prevent any bishop b6 or knight b6 ideas as well. Impossible. Two bishops still. I feel like we have an edge. What was expected. And definitely I didn't like to face it, so he goes for it on the spot. Challenge the knight. Try this, I'll go up. Let's go here. Get rid of this guy, b3. Okay, but I'm not sure that you're doing fine there. How do I do that? Let's push. Takes, I'll take it back. Get the d pawn. His bishop is too good, preventing my rook to get into the action. Need a passive. Okay, here. Put the bishop here. Now the rook needs to come into the action. The rook needs to come into the action. Knight b6, I think I can take. That's what I originally had planned. Burning a lot of time, though. That's good news for us, I guess. He's quite strong, though. He's very strong. I don't know if I can handle it. Strong move. Let's give a check. Sorry, not check. Let's attack it. Let's bring the bishop here too. think I can take, bring the king up. Here. Here. Let's push the pawn. He's too strong for me, guys. Too strong for me. See what he got now. But we're getting quite low on time, both of us. I'll take this pawn though. Takes. Here. Here. Well, there. Attack. It's pawn guarded. He just making a draw. Should we play against him again, guys? Let's analyze it. Good game. Let's have a look. He's a strong player, no doubt. Let's review, because I'm sure there are some questions, guys. Let's review the game. I think in the end game we were never in trouble, but I must see the opening theory. What the hell is that? A6, knight f6, d4. Okay, pawn takes is a correct move, it seems. He just fumbled in the endgame. Actually, in low time control, when the position became below 1 minute, I noticed that it's not his strong field, let's say. Ah, b5 is wrong. I need to go bishop e7. Aha, that's why we got in trouble, guys. Accuracy we had like 83 or something like that. We will check it out. Bishop e7 is the key move, it seems. If he goes knight takes d4, there is capture, queen takes, would lead to c5, then b5, and actually I'm about to trap the bishop. So if he goes for e5, then I go knight e4. This is a different story. For example, he captures, I go for the castle. Just for next time, guys, if we face this, we need to play like that. and it's a playable position. Anyhow, after that, he played d6 is a mistake. Knight g5, strong move. f4, strong move. e5, strong move. So we activate the knight. Takes, and e6, the best move. Okay, so far, all the moves are top lines, what he chose, like all of them. Now look what is happening. He's attacking the pawn while covering up the knight. I wouldn't say that these moves, what he chose, are crazy difficult. It's very natural looking moves. So, but the amount of time he spent is a bit strange. He did find it quite quickly, but his blitz is high as well. Let me see. Ah, 2600, yeah. 2600 should be okay. He should be able to save in this rating. Okay. E takes. We take on f7. Captures was the key mistake. I'm not sure why he allowed me to have the king into a bit safer spot. Clearly taking on d4 would have been a better option for him. And maybe if I take, at least the king stands in the center. I'm not losing, but he's just much better. Knight takes. Now we got the game. Knight c3, bishop b7. I really wanted to play c6 to protect it, but I was always looking at the moves like knight d4. And if this knight just comes into the game, I just get a bad position. So here we are final. Queen f6 good, queen g4 check here. For a second I thought of h5 too. Thought that maybe it is the way to go, but yeah, that's annoying that I didn't. I thought that he would just go queen g3. Okay, I keep going. And this is fine. See the power of two bishops? It says it's almost winning for black. Not bad. And if he still remains there and keeps the threat of the... Okay, so... I just go all in, guys, opening up the diagonal by all coast, and that's it. Now, I had h5 in mind, but I looked at these and queen c7 and thought that, okay, that will be bad. Anyhow. So, h6, mistake. Why did I not develop the rook? Let's say if I go here, the move what I disliked was bishop g5. Where do I move the queen? Then f6 coming up, and he opens the king, which is not great. Can I play one unrated game against you? No, we won't be doing it on the stream. h6, queen h5, king g8. Yeah, from now on we got the play. Yeah, for those who were mentioning about queen c6, I would like to address this question. So let's say I go here, right? I attack this too. There are a couple of ways. Number one, this is probably the easiest. But what should I do if he just protects it? Are you sure that I'm fine here? I don't think so. Might be just lost. What did your opponent miss after you played h6? No, he didn't miss anything actually special. But I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm not sure that I'm fine here, guys. The bishop is under attack, f7, f takes, you know, but the knight is not more important than my king's safety. Here, the fish says that he was supposed to play knight e2 or bishop f4 right away. That's it. So you know what I'm saying. Nothing major. So that's why I didn't go for this knight capture. I'm not even saying some more fancier moves like these, which I just can't touch the knight. Anyhow, so I went bishop a7, goes there, and again I have the same issues with queen c6. I just don't want my queen to go far away from my king. Until we made a good move, rook f8, he goes bishop e5, it says rook e5 was preferable. But after the trade of the queens, we already have a better position. This is much better position for us. Rook e7, bishop c6. Rather than that, rook f7 right away would have been better, but okay, we made this mistake, we traded. d3. Okay. Instead of d3, there is a better move. Who can spot it in chat? What is a better move than c3? And we have suggestions. I'll wait for people to write their opinion. Actually, surprisingly, guys, we don't have to take the knight. The best move is a c3 to block everything. Not bad, yeah? Just c3. And the knight has no squares to go anymore. And then we can look for some potential d3 ideas in the future just to maintain it. That's such a strange thing because rook d1 is coming and he wants to take it, yeah? But what is happening after rook d1? Hello, James Black. Rook h4. Indeed. And finally the rook gets into the game. That should be the end of the story for white. So we made a mistake by pushing d3. C takes, it still gives white slight plus. Bishop e4, knight c4. I think rook c6 should be a bad move. Yeah, at this point we're getting into bullet territory, so I thought that, okay, if knight d6 I can take it. Bishop takes and go d2. Or bishop e3. This pawn looks dangerous. If he sacrifices the bishop into that, I'm fine, but I think he can just trade the rooks and take the... Okay, probably leads to a draw. Anyhow. So h3, bishop d5, rook here. That was a bit of an exaggeration. Obviously, I wanted to take there, but I wanted to keep the game going. Because I noticed that he was not playing that well the fast time control, even though I'm down a minute. So I am quite proud of this decision, actually, even though the engine dislikes. Bishop c3, and because it's full of game. And here, bishop d2. The first moment of the game, and it's a big blunder. When the time goes low, already he stumbled. This is already equal. I thought I was pressing. a5, very good move. We want to push the pawn all the way down. I mean, my bishop actually is kind of better than his rook. We go all the way down. And now this is the weakness as well. I can play king c3. This pawn structure actually looks amazing for me. All the pawns are blocked on the light squares. So later he gave up the pawn for the activity, which I don't think is good enough. Little bishop c4, what else do I have? No, engine is too weak. Goes there, a2. I tried to do something with the rook, but I can't. He can't take it, by the way, for those who noticed, because there is d2. So we just go with the d2 later. He can't touch it, but he went there, here. You know, I was quite happy that he didn't have enough time to realize that rook takes a2 is a draw. And he takes it. I will not be in time. I was worried about it, but I mean, what can I do? We are so low on time. He will go in this direction, or he will try this and this. I'm not in time for bishop jumps, whatever. My king is far away. But he didn't spot it, luckily. Here, yeah, he just kept going back and forth, so that kind of allowed me to... It was like kind of autopilot at this point, so I grabbed the pawn. King e3, strong, brilliant move. No, I think it's just a very random move. King f2. It's tangent nonsense, guys. And we took the pawn and we pushed it, and it is up. Okay, good game. Good game indeed. Just out of the opening, he pressed quite hard. Boca, you're absolutely right. Okay, let's keep going. I think it was a nice game. Thank you, Foreman. Guys, can't check it out. Can someone confirm it? Currently, if we have... How many viewers do we have on TikTok? For those who are checking it now. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's keep going. We had quite interesting games today so far. Adluba optimistic. ქართულიდან ალბათ კარგად მიცნობ, დიდი ხანი ვაკეთებდი და არ ვიცი რა გითხრათ. სამწუხაროდ ვერ მივიღე შედეგი რაც მინდოდა. ამიტომ გადავედი ინგლისურს. Why the rating range is low? You meant when I'm searching for it? I mean, what can I do? There are not many players with this rating range that I can play, so... Can you do analysis of my game? Sahil, I don't offer this for the streams yet. Yet is the keyword. Okay. Is that it? I think at this point, guys, eventually we need to move on to Blitz. We're really struggling. Rapid. Come on. The numbers. Should we play, guys? But he has the name and... He has the name and his picture, so it might be legit. Okay, let's just... Might be legit, because he has the picture as well. Let's develop pieces, go with classical Sicilian. Bishop e2. On bishop e2 setups, we can try dragon setup. Probably not, Sahil. Probably not yet. e2. Let's take the two bishops, shall we? I'll take it. Let's go on e6. You can capture that, I don't mind. You don't capture it, okay. Takes a castle. He plays very fast though. Which one? c8 or 25? Go rook c8. In b1 in 2.6 seconds. What? Activate the queen. 2.6 seconds. 1.8, 2.6 seconds is the every single move. Okay, let him take his time now, hopefully. Is the Grunfeld good? Yeah, of course. It's a very famous and good opening as well. This is all theory. As I recall, it could be, but I'm not sure exactly. Doesn't bishop too low, knight b5? No, not really shoeless. Knight b5 is not that big of a... Ah, you managed to find his real account. Okay, then it's legit. Let's keep playing. His real name represents it, right? Do you do tournaments for viewers in Chess.com? I don't, and I think I should. Sonjip, thank you for the follow. Ah, okay, all set then. Isn't it scary, Julian? You're a fearless man, as I see. But how about this king, my friend? Are you sure you're fine? Say go knight d4, bishop d4, rook takes c3. Pawn takes mate, bishop takes mate, queen takes on the move, check goes there, another check, and he goes bishop e3. Okay. I think I'm not in time. This is another one. Trying to get this. I try this. Hold the queen down. Regardless, knight c4 again. I can try castle. Ooh. Light is getting in trouble. Let's go 95. We have some ideas. We have some ideas. $95. Here we go. Mathis, thank you for the follow. Knight takes rook c3. I really thought about it and I was eager to do it, but queen takes, and after queen a2, bishop h6, bishop e3, and this king comes up on d2, guys. Bullet Chess, hello, thank you for the gift as well. How are you doing? How is the Bullet Chess journey going? Which over the board tournament are you prepping for? I don't have anything in mind at the moment. Let's just stay nearby, shall we? Nice. Looks legit. Square. There are some deadly threats though. That wild light skirt bishop on the board, b5 dangerous? No, not really. If he was going to take on e6 as well, we could take it back with the pawn and knight c4 coming up. This position Magnus played against Winston Kramer 4 days ago in classical Norway chess. Okay, here we go. So we have the main theory on the board. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's think. What do we do? This move goes without saying, right? We attack this guy. Then. And what do we do? Hey, are you Georgian? Noza, yes, I am Georgian. It was okay, I played some Blizz also. My pick was like 2277. Blizz trying to cross that. Congrats, Bullet Chess. Keep it up. Keep it up. You should have good skills in quick calculation by now, so try to use it. Queen d3. I think he found a good way though to protect. Okay, let's say if I take it. We're not getting much, unfortunately, guys. I think he managed to defend it properly. Damn. We're not good enough. Like to improve, so I watch you. Thank you. That's a great compliment. Appreciate it. Alright, so Castle is something which I don't consider now, but I don't want to give up my rook either. Let's go f6. Yes, we can try this. King might go up on f7. I mean, our attack slowed down, there is no doubt. Maybe knight c4 was a mistake or inaccuracy. I wouldn't be surprised, Blaze. But I couldn't find anything direct due to my lack of understanding, probably, of this type of positions. But I have something big coming. Wait for me to get the king on f7 first. I'll get there. The opponent might miss that. Something is cooking here, guys. I need this guy in the game first. b5, queen 6, b4. Definitely a good shot. We have the attack going. Okay, Dark Bishop is not alive anymore, but excuse me. It was not our only warrior, right? So, keep going. Okay, he goes there. What does he want? He wants to activate the knight. That's all he wants. Yeah, well, might have a sad news. You might need to go into the end game because this threat is not a small threat to handle. Or should we play ballsy? This is the time where we play ballsy moves. Okay, guys. Don't try this at home, please. What I'm about to do. It is deadly dangerous. Let me find the right way, just a moment. It is too dangerous. Don't try at home, please. Oh no, this we don't care. G5. I'm not sure this pawn inclusion if it was a correct idea though. The music, I'll drop it back. Okay. We go next. We need the rooks being activated. F4 takes it back, but the pawn, I guess. How about that? Let's put the rook on c6. He takes the rook, he can take it. Knight b4 ideas. Okay, let's just focus, guys. Let's just focus. Out of h6 being a move. We're getting low on time, so I'll try to hurry up. If it takes, I'll take it back. Yeah, dragon type of positions can handle a lot of things. He can try to take the exchange, but I think I'll give it up for the activity. There is a5, a4 coming up later. It's not that simple for him to deal with the threats. Yeah, there is potentially. I go up, takes, and then c5 coming up. I'm not sure if it is good for him. It is Georgia. Is the music high now, guys? Or is it fine? Takes. High. Okay. Just try these now. Just keep my pawn going. H6 is such a strange move, though. Take this. Okay, let me focus. 85 is a move. Covering up the key squares. Now we can try to double it up or bring the queen up or push the pawn. There are a couple of options. But this h-pawn will not go far. There. Our knight looks perfect on e5 square. Thank you, Javad, for the follow. Now I need the queen straight. I get to an endgame. That should be the end. Queen c4 is a threat. So is queen c5, right? With the clear intentions of getting into an endgame. Because endgame with this pawn, not a good idea. But on the other hand, he needs to make a decision. c2 is under attack as well. Not the most ideal setup, I would say, right? Takes. We're getting low on time, but I feel like I should be winning. Can take this pawn. I'll exchange the knights, I don't mind, as long as you give me the pawn, no problem. Should be losing for it. How about this? Take the knight out. Let's start marching the pawn forward. Go a5, b4, no problem. It's a typical sacrifice, not sacrifice, exchange to kick the knight out. How about we bring the king from this direction? I can try, or I can take the knight too. You know what? I'll take the knight. Let's attack. Rook goes, I'll capture. No problem, because my king is getting in. Thank you, Jawad. Thank you, Elena, for the follow. Should be the end of the game. He looks for the activity, but the pawn can easily be guarded. Thank you, Yusuf, for the follow. If rook h7, we go rook c7. Otherwise, I'm gonna grab it and just march. Now, you're not in time to do all this. Come on. You want to take on b pawn, come back? No, it's not happening. It's too much. Okay, I'll take it with the... With what? Even with the pawn is good enough. Push. Here, let's go down. We can push this as well. Promote. Takes. He's trying to march his pawns, which actually he should not be allowed to do it that freely. We need to stop it. And then push our own pawns, which should be significantly faster. As expected, it was faster. Wants to play till mate, I assume. Nope. We won. It was a good game. Let's have a look at it, though. It was some interesting highlights, I would say, out of the opening. Thank you, Mo, for the follow. Welcome on board. GG, thank you, Flo. Oh, 92.7. Okay. Okay, this was a good quality game, it seems. $3,000 rapid is unachievable. We know that. We know that. We all know that. Do you ever play Reti? I do. But it seems like, by the way, did you notice that every single game I'm playing with black? Almost. Is that true, by the way? We only played with black pieces? Only one game I think I played with white. What's up with the pairings? So queen d2, knight g4 is a move. If he allows me, I never mind to go for the setup, of course. It just looks nice. Queen d2, knight g4. Thank you, Meshari, for the follow. Right there, knight b5. Oh, knight b5 changes nothing on any position, actually. Even there, like, it never creates any special threat, so I can just kick it out with a6, so no worries on that. We go on e6, which I think is a good placement. If he takes, I'll take it back with the pawn, so we have the d5 square well covered up. And then we can try to go queen a5, this. I mean, this pawn structure is not too bad for me, if you think about it mildly. Guys, tell me if you can hear me well, and how is the background music level. A long castle, rook c8, instead of rook c8, remember we were thinking about queen a5 or rook c8, apparently queen a5 is a preferable way to play. What does it change though? No, it's just a transposition of king b1, just I shouldn't start with that. Because of what? Because of knight e6, pawn takes, and this. Come on, get out. Rook c8 is perfectly fine. King b1, he played it. Queen a5, h4. By the way, just curious, what should I do on knight b3? I think I should take on c3. Knight a5 is a must. So I go for this ending. No, wait, maybe I don't take the knight. Oh. So he goes h4. Knight e5. Other than that, the preferable move is h5 maybe? I need to stop the pawn. You see, guys? I need to stop the pawn. To not let him do any further attacks. If g4, I can go knight e5, going after. So, and if he takes on a6, I know it looks strange, but I'm totally fine. The pawn structure looks amazing for me. And bishop c3 is coming up. Endgames are always better for black. Really, unless there is something very major happened, all endgames are comfortable. So we play knight e5, here, queen a6, knight b3 is the correct move. Knight c4, queen d3. But it was this moment, yeah? Hang on. What you guys were thinking. Okay. So, guys, tell me what is going on bishop d4, knight d4, bishop d4, rook takes c3, and I'll be right back in a minute. Think about it, and I'll be back shortly. Thank you, username, user, and for the follow. Yeah, we actually can't do that. Because whenever we capture, bishop takes, and rook c3, queen takes it back. And I give a check, goes away. I know this move looks very fancy, looks like I'm about to make a checkmate, but can't. Rook d2, queen a1, yes, but he goes bishop e3, what do? I lose. This check, king escapes, and I'm down in exchange. So not enough time, guys. Bishop e3 is a killer. Oof. I need to go for this exchange and maybe make a castle, but we all know that after queen a3, I stand zero chance of doing so. Okay, so that's why I play knight e5. Goes there. Queen a6, bishop d4, knight c4. All these moves look natural. f6 is a good way. You don't have to make castle every single time you face this kind of structures, guys. It is totally fine as well to go with simply f6, followed by making king f7 rather than playing castle, which is absolutely fine. So f6, he goes knight d5, king f7. h5, g5. Okay, all these moves are correct, all set. Rook c6. It still considers as a blunder, even though I really thought that it was okay. Look, I'll tell you what I had in mind. My plan is to double up the rooks, but in case he goes knight b4, queen b5, takes, I thought I get the play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I no longer get the threats of my king. c5 to restrict his knight's mobility, a5, a4 coming, rook b8, and all of a sudden I'm getting the attack. But here, engines, my god, like f4, and look at that. Let's say I go a5, okay? My original plan. Queen c3, to have this, and after rook b8, of course, king a1. Only move, by the way. Of course, king a1 makes perfect sense, and after a4, just knight d4. And even this is bad. Okay, let's forget about it. Anyhow, f4, h6. He takes. Yeah, this motive was strange, taking on g5 followed by h6 because the pawn is getting nowhere though. But yet, he's still pressed. Anyhow, queen b5, we want to bring the knight on e5 and trade it off. Knight d2 was the grave mistake. At this point, he was getting low on time too and couldn't really find the ways. Seems like queen d2 was a legitimate threat of going for queen g5 ideas. And something like that, but okay, he went knight d2, which allowed us to make the exchange. That ending is already lost. It's relatively easy to play as well. Sure, there are many ways too, but taking the bishop, taking the knight is the easiest. The king gets there, extra pawn, too many weak pawns, so the rest is not that interesting. Good game, Julian, good game indeed. Let's see if he wants to... We only played with the black, yeah, let's see. So if that's true. Yeah, literally always playing with the black piece. What's up? What's up? We want some white as well. I think they wanted to double the rooks on the h file, but didn't see their rook was hanging. Kind of. Look who is here. You're doing Mr. Forgotten Georgian language person. Hello, Winder. Hello there. Okay, guys. Give it a follow if you like the content. I'm trying to get the followers. See this gentleman. Sometimes he wins, loses. He looks like... he even has a picture. Okay, someone requested Reti really badly, so let's go for it. d5. Let's choose... Let's go g3. Knight of 6, bishop g2. Let's try this. We have got Reti, but reversed Grunwald. No, draw, we don't want to accept it. Let's play. Why should we make a draw though? I hope he's not using an engine and later to say it that he was... he offered the draw just in case, you know, that will be a disaster. Bishop f5. It is a common trademark for users. Very well. What do I do now? Bishop. Okay. Go c4. Takes. Go here. C takes d4, knight d4. Okay, let's try with c4. Open up the files, and queen a4 coming up to fight in the center. I'm not entirely sure how accurate it is, that's why we spent quite some time, but if e6, then we should be okay-ish. See, I takes it with the piece or with the pawn. Okay, pawn takes, then gets an isolated pawn, which is good for us. Let's develop the knight first. If he takes, I'll take it back with the knight, and the d5 pawn will be under pressure. Bishop d6, I'm not sure about that, buddy. Let's include that. We have some threats already to the pawn on d5. I mean, both of his bishops are misplaced. One of them should be on e6, another on e7, but he set it up strangely. We can take this also. Or take this. Which one? Looks bad for him though. Looks very bad. Completely misplaced pieces. And win against you in chess, but can we wrestle please? You really want to beat me down into something, yeah? I think you have good chances in wrestling. Bishop e6. Expected move. Now he takes it seriously. Congrats. Does it help? Yeah, I take and go e4 looks fancy, but do I have knight takes d5 right away? Say bishop takes, bishop takes. Why not to take a pawn? Let's say knight d4, queen d4. I'm happy with the outcome. Takes, takes. I think it should be good enough. Let's grab the pawn on d5. Captures, we take it back with the bishop. We maintain pressure on this knight as well. He played very carelessly the opening part. That's what will cost him the game, no doubt. We can take these, and c6 also. Let's go for the cash out. Captures here. What do we do now? These I'll take here with the check. Now take it. He takes back with the queen. Right after I move the bishop away, or here, let's say he wants to go with this check. It's not a check, it's just a threat. I don't think I mind. Let's go. F3 will do its job. Let's just grab on a8 and simply win. Stack the bishop here. I don't want to exchange it yet, because I have this. Let's include this check for once. Okay, now go for this as well. Actually, why not? Let's attack the king one more time. How do we win? I give this check. Goes there. Another check. Goes. No, he is 8. Fine. Okay, it's time to play f3 already. It's enough. Enough drama. Let's give a check. Chose the correct direction, unfortunately, with the king. Okay, let's take it. If I capture this and go down. I mean, I can try. Let's just take all the pawns what he has got. Yeah. Why not? We take these also. Getting too greedy now. Let's give one check first. Take these two, or let's go with e4. I feel like I'm taking, but taking the pawn is preferable. No, why not? Now something like e4 ideas, I had it in mind, but the bishop is hanging. So, do we deal properly? I can just move it down and then go with e4, which is good enough. Right. Everything is safe, we have got some pawns, his king is weak, e4 is coming. When do you usually go live? I started the live roughly 1 hour and 40 minutes ago, so you can count it based on your time zone, how it is. That's the usual time I'll be going live. Maybe a bit earlier too. So e4, you're gonna take on f5. Peacefully with the queen. We're getting mated, my friend. Oh, here we go. Faster than expected. Good game. Let's get the rematch if he wants to. He played quite carelessly the opening part and gave me some chances. d4. Let's go with d5. Just a moment, guys. Knight f3, knight f6. Okay, c4. I'll take that pawn. Let's play Queen's Gambit accepted. No rematches. Cody, you're spot on. Just a game. 2 games back to back now. Knight c3. What was the theory? I need to recall. Play e6. e6, here is e4. c6 is another move candidate, but I think a6 is the easiest to play with. Yeah, let's try a6. No rematches. Has to be tied to bend the rules. No, definitely not. 1 rematch only, guys. Knight c6. Why does this move look so tempting though? Play this. I'll go knight c6. Let's see what he has to do. In 2K, can I play you? No. We will be having special streams for that when I'll be playing with my people. Not now. Wait, can he actually protect this pawn though? Yeah, I'm not gonna take it with the knight. I'm not drop this, but why take it with the bishop? Takes, knight a4 now. We just stole the pawn. We didn't capture, we stole the pawn. Castle. No problem. Pudding, thank you for the follow. As Lizzie is away can help. How is Lizzie doing? Just recently saw the video, Cody. On Instagram. Haven't checked it for a long time. Had a tournament. Okay, that is too much. Too much. Draw, no. We don't accept draw. Okay, so we managed to get the win. Let's analyze the previous game. Okay, in this one, let's check it out. We will not ask him for the rematch on the 3rd time. There is an unwritten rule, guys, what you need to remember. This is a perfect scenario for my opponent to get tilted and start using computer assistance. That's why we will not go into the depth and we stop right there. So your game, Beta GM. Yeah, it was a good one. Unfortunately lost the last game, and which didn't leave me any chances for fight for anything, but otherwise I was quite happy with the performances. And thank you, Sahil, for staying. See you around. Hi, Mohammed, how are you doing, man? Thanks. So a6, a4. By the way, just need to tell you something. When I was coming back to UAE, and I went through the passport control. I went into like GCC, nationals, and everything. When he checked out the passport, he found out that my ID was connected to something which was written coach, but it doesn't say in which sport. Can you take a guess what he asked me? Which coach I was, which sports coach? 96 is objectively correct. Oh, it's first line. So if he goes e4, we go bishop g4, pinning the knight. Yes, that's what he said it. And I was like, thanks God I don't. And he smiled and moved on. Damn. Tennis, no, actually he said jiu-jitsu. But jiu-jitsu here is complete memes they are doing, guys, about that sport. That let's put it that way, they don't consider it for a person being straight doing that sport in society over here, actually. But it's very famous though. Some people think it's fine, some people think it's not. You know, the guard position, what people are using, and the way it is going on, everything. So like so I wasn't really that happy about that. Have you seen this meme actually, when this guy, dark skinned, saying why are you, you know, and all this stuff. Men rolling and so on. Like, have you seen that? You must see this, guys. If e4, we have got e5 as well. Okay, e5 is better than bishop g4, it seems. Just grab. Yeah, just grappling is fine, but when you go into guard position. Okay, e5. So we attack the pawn on d4. In double guard or something like that. Hell no, man. Hell no. Okay, we attack this. If d takes, we grab here, followed by knight g4. Shut your upset. Exactly. I do Turkish wrestling, Tiomimo. Lamoshi, thank you for the follow. I actually have a picture for me playing against you on the board. That's sweet. This unrated? No, we do play rated. There is a flying guard, guys. Do you know what is flying guard in Jiu-Jitsu? So here apparently I can take on d1, king d1, knight g4, and we are doing fine. But here, since the engine is weak on chess.com, now it understood the bishop g4 is bad. No, here it's two weak engines actually. a5, e6, e3, bishop b4, we just took the pawn. Is this daily challenge? No, it's regular rapid time control. Fighter is Kevin Holland at your top. Yeah, flying guard is something which I might get banned for explaining it. He just blundered, but let's have a look at the previous game. I think there were some interesting moments. Why you win in 10 minutes so much? We are cheating actually, that's why we're winning. Okay, let's see this game. Let's analyze it. Guys, just please search it up. What is the flying guard in Jiu-Jitsu? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then you want to tell me that this is normal? 88% we got here. Thank you, Joseph, for the follow. I don't know Kevin Holland actually, like. Castle d4, bishop f5. Apparently a mistake. c4 was a correct reaction, it seems. On d takes c4, I was planning to go queen a4. And this is a typical sacrifice of both of the pawns for getting either knight d4 or knight d5. Knight d4 works. If he takes it with the queen, I give a check, he goes down, and I go here. That looks good. He can try to sacrifice the queen, but I'm afraid he's way behind in development to even fight for something objective. So let's say a6, we open up the files. If he finalizes development, he's fine, there's no doubt. But there's these, and if pawn takes, I capture. Okay, there are too many brilliant moves, so he didn't give us a chance to go for it, unfortunately. Bishop d6, careless play. Bishop g5. No, this opponent played very carelessly. Knight d5, brilliant. And I don't think there is much to see here either. e4. That's it. It's actually the hardest I've loved watching a live stream. Yeah, I mean, live, like, flying guard. Still a very... because of the trade. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter as much. This flying guard is something imaginary, but please, make sure that if you're checking it, you're over 18. Don't check it out without. Like, if you are below 18 years old, it's not allowed. Flying guard. Or regular guard in Jiu-Jitsu. Very good with the Reti. Over 21 years old, if you would ask me, will be preferable. 21 plus. Flying guard. Okay, so anyhow, very good with the Reti. It went well. Thank you, Lamushi. She's doing well. She's doing well. Playing some competitions. So far, all set. How the heck can it be that... No, really, Joseph. I'm serious. Search it up. Flying guard or regular guard, and you will understand what I'm talking about. Look at the position. Look at the position. Sweet. Thank you, Lamush. So we have got some rating in plus. Good. 27-24, which puts us in global 37. Very good. We're making an improvement. Today we had quite good games as well. We're far away from anything, of course. In top whatever. Where am I? 27-24 we have. Okay. We need to keep going. 2800, if we ever reach that, will put us in top 10. Right above Aronian. Yeah, that sounds good, but I wouldn't say no to that. Is that the most wins you had in a row? Not sure, maybe. Not sure. Anyhow, so look guys. For those who want a serious improvement in chess, don't forget to sign up on modernchess.academy. If you're checking on TikTok, the link is in the bio. If you're checking on YouTube or Twitch, you will see it on the main profile or in the description. This is based on... let me get there to show ourselves first, and then we can keep going. Yeah. So over there, just for $10 per month membership. If you take annual membership, you can just get it much cheaper. I think it's $7 or $8 it's going to be monthly. You get the access to 26 video courses about the openings, middle games, end games, weekly training programs, how to prepare for the tournament. You can have the access to the PGN files as well, which is something that you always wanted to get from the courses, whatever you're watching, and the openings. You don't want to manually insert every move into the program. You can actually download and have it either on Lichess, Chess.com, ChessBase. You can open it up at any moment. A weekly training program. A lot of you are struggling to find the ways how to train. Like you are asking, I have this rating, how do I reach that? What do I do if I want to focus on this, etc. Everything is in one place. So every single day, what you need to do, which day, etc. is covered over there. On top of that, there is a special chat that you can communicate with the other people. Also, there is a chat for help and suggestions. Let's say, for example, you have a question directly to me. You write it, you tag me there, and you will get a response within 24 hours. I'm checking it once a day. There is a special chat for the puzzles, there is one for chess memes, and many others as well. So only for the first 100 members is going to be that price, and later it will go higher and higher. So it's still the beginning, it is on building up phase, so don't forget to sign up. If your rating is between 800 to 2600, you will benefit the most roughly in this rating range. So for that, to check it out is modernchess.academy. It is based on a Telegram application. It's a social media app which pretty much everyone has. So just come and join. That's all. Yeah, you need to check out the guards. ჯერ გიყურებდა ეხანა 1000 გამწერ, მაგრამ გამიგდა მეც. ჯერ არ ვიმსახურებთ მაგას. როგოთა და მაგიტომ ყავს მაგდენი გამწერი და კმაყოფილიც ვარ სიმართლე რო გითხრა. დიდი მადლობა. Thank you, Akos, for the follow. That's all for today. Thank you so much, guys. We got some rating points. The quality of the games was quite nice as well. Tomorrow, I will be doing the stream again at 12 o'clock at noon, Gulf Standard Time. You can check it out, Dubai time or UAE time, etc. For those which are watching from Georgia, Georgia and United Arab Emirates have the same time zone, so you can just check it out. And that's all. I'm doing fine. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to sign up in the academy. Take care. Bye-bye. Adloba ყველას გულშემატკივრობისთვის. ხვალ დღის 12 საათზე იქნება სტრიმი. აბა დროებით.